season 3 with which of the other characters?
Oh.
And even in season 3, Koyo goes back for the security guard.
Hello.
Peer pressure.
You're not our mom!
Hey guys,
This is part of our plan. All right, now that he's muted, let's go for it. Guys, listen, here's the plan.
we need Eden season
3N.
3N, Eden season 3. Everyone at Scratticus Academy on Twitter and tell them we need Eden season 3.
Hi everyone, and
Sign my
welcome
change.org petition. If 100,000 people sign it, the White House has to take it seriously.
Well, we car crash into this stream as we are going to play a one-page RPG with this beautiful cast. I'm just going to post the links in chat. You guys know how it works by now. Check out all the things, especially our sponsor information, Burdenstorm Publishing and Mage Hand Press, who make this all possible. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. We'll take a moment to say, Renee, obviously Alice would normally be in my seat. Alice is unfortunately suffering with wisdom tooth pains and all of the things that come along with it, so she is giving her mouth a rest. And Renee also has a migraine and, just needed a bit of a break. So self-care. Renee is doing self-care and we are here for it. Next around, we have NPC Bree.
Hello guys, it's NPC Free. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or who I'm playing, but I'm super excited. I've drank a lot of coffee today and I'm ready to party. 3D3N.
My god. Is this just the stream now? Okay.
The Eden season 3
Yes.
hype stream.
Okay, I'm gonna tie in several things actually. I think I've decided which RPG we might be playing, just because I've got a whole bunch of ideas for it. Next round we come to Heavenly, that is my real name.
Hi, it's me, Heavenly. That is my real name. I'm here to play. I'm here to win. This is America's Next Top one-page one-shot, not America's Next Top Best Friend. I'm joking, I love all of you.
Oh my god, that's my favorite thing in the world.
I love all of you. I play every game as if it's America's Next Top Best Friend. So don't worry, I won't be competitive, but whatever's happening, I'll win. But it's fine. I'm not a competitive person. But if it's like a game where we're like trying to compete against one another, I will win. But I'm not competitive, so.
Beautiful, thank you, Heavenly. Next we have Zelda.
Hi, I was muted. Hi, I'm Zelda. I'm Zelda. Not Zelda Mod. I'm not that. That's not my URL anymore.
I'm saying, you're not allowed to change it again. You
I
can't
told her.
change
It's not changing.
No, you've had three changes. That's you've reached peak.
Look, everyone. It's in the chat. Just that's how you spell it. That's what it is. That's my Twitter handle, and it's my Twitch handle. So if you want to find me at anything, that's where I'll be. I won't ramble.
I can't believe Michael Wayne. I can't believe Michael Wayne is encouraging Heavenly by coming in with an advantage for Heavenly, starting us off with a Heavenly advantage. Ridiculous. Thank you, Zelda. Last but most certainly not least, we have Hans. He tweets Hans Chen on Twitch. Oh, hi!
Hey, Alice always calls me lovely. I missed that this week. I guess we'll just do normal introductions then. That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to have fun and not at all be competitive, I'm sure.
Well, today, if no one objects, I would like to play a game called GOATCRASHERS. It's another one-page RPG about goats by Grant Howitt, and the opening paragraph is, you're a cheeky little goat and you want to party.
Yes!
Problem is, the only party is being held by humans who don't want goats to ruin it.
Wow.
But and this is in caps lock, but to hell with them. You're going to get inside by any means necessary and have the best time. How does that sound?
I've been wanting to play this game for so long.
I just want to be a goat, so I'm down.
Well, NPC Bree, you are a goat. So
Oh,
everyone, let's roll a d6 to find out what kind of goat you will be. You might need a pen and paper just to take down the details of this as we go, because these things may be important.
Okay.
Oh, I should also scroll down so I can actually see the rolls. That would help.
Should I be in roll 20?
Yeah, so we're using the Eden roll 20.
3. I'm a 3 goat.
Okay.
A
Let me
free
get a
goat
roll.
is a mountain goat.
Hell yeah! This is the best day of my life.
Crave those minerals.
Your special ability is climbing. Now, before everyone else rolls, we should decide, do we want duplicate goats or do we want to re-roll duplicates?
Reroll.
Re-roll duplicates? Is that a
Only
unanimous?
unique goats.
Unique goats only. We don't want any basic goats in here.
I mean,
Unique
first off, the
goats
people we're
for
playing with,
Go-Ho.
we need unique goats.
Also, we got Go Bree. Bree, you've been donated an automatic success.
Hell yeah, this goat climbed it today.
Not a critical success. It's important to distinguish.
But I do
awesome.
succeed. Honestly, that's my life. I just want to, like, right at the skin of my teeth.
Just skin of your teeth. Okay. So when it's important, you have something that you can use to just automatically succeed.
This is clearly not the same music as usual.
No, it's very different. I did wonder why no one was mentioned anything about it before the show, but now it makes sense why. Oh, this is so perfect. Heavenly, you are a big-horned goat, and your speciality is fighting.
Yes, this is true.
I wonder if that's what a well-to-do habit wanted for me.
I think so. I immediately thought coil when I saw what you got. Who wants to roll next?
Zelda, you want to go or shall I go?
Sure, I can go. I'm also composing another tweet. I'm sorry.
Is it Go related or Cyberpunk related?
It sounds like Zelda's having an argument online, and she's not going to stop it for the game to be a goat.
This is my last one, I hope, and I got a 2.
Zelda, you are a fancy goat,
Oh,
hell
yes,
yeah.
you are.
and your
a very
speciality
accurate
is
game.
charming.
Oh,
Accurate as hell.
Mm-hmm.
What does a fancy goat look like? Or is it just like is it not an actual like breed of goat? It's just you are fancy.
No, there's
it's
a breed.
just-
It's a
Oh,
breed.
wow.
They're like long hair goats. They're really cute.
They're quite pretty. Yep.
Yeah. Type
looks
fancy
like a
goat
Persian
in
king.
Google, you'll
Wow.
find me.
Look at them.
Look at some fancy goats. Goats are-
Last will be Hans. Hans, we're not allowed any re-rolls, so no pressure.
Oh, no, I can't be fancy. Let's try again.
reroll.
Nope.
No.
I mean,
Gotta
there's only 6
reroll.
numbers.
There we go.
Hey! You
Okay.
are a fainting goat.
Yes.
Oh, I'm happy.
Your speciality is fainting.
It's already the goat.
So let's find out what your favorite things to do are. Can everyone please roll me another 1d6? And I assume we go with another no unique rolls only.
Yes, I rolled a 5. I'm going first. I've decided.
Okay, your favorite thing to do is running around.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah. I'm a
okay.
climbing goat who loves to run.
All right. I'll go. What is it? A D6?
A d6, yes.
Yeah.
No duplicates.
Ugh.
Your favorite thing to do is eating stuff or just tasting it.
Oh man, this goat is me.
Who is next? And Zelda, are you winning?
I am something. You know what? This is the last one. I promise. I will be the fancy goat of everyone's dreams, and no longer the angry goat. Just an angry goat. Okay. That is it. I'm closing Twitter. Goodbye. That argument's over. I am here.
Done. Dunzo.
I swear to God, it better be.
I win. I win because I
You
closed.
do. You win.
You
I
have
closed
the moral
Twitter, so that
victory.
is a win.
And who
That's
knows?
a win. You're right.
Honestly, I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but I'm hoping for a 3 or a 4 for you here, Zelda. D6 for us, please.
A 6.
A 6 is bleating loudly.
It's appropriate.
Charming, but loud.
And Hans.
Do we do 2 yet?
We have not done 2 yet. 2 is headbutts.
Oh wow, that's a weird combo. All right.
Oh, a fainting goat that likes to headbutt.
So the last thing that we roll for is what do you want to do at the party, and that will be a D10.
All right, we'll just keep it in the order because
Easy peasy.
7.
A 7 is get one of those goodie bags.
Ooh.
Wow, this goat is sounding more and more like me every day at a party.
Oh, with a 10, you want to recreate your favorite film, 3D 3N. That's not what the thing says, but that's what I'm making it.
Recreate my favorite film.
Yes, recreate your favorite film, but you've only seen at least half of it, and you are a goat, so you can interpret the film how you wish. They actually recommend Die Hard, not 3D 3N. How about Zelda?
D10. A D10.
Yes, please.
A 4.
You want to drink a load of fizzy wine.
Well, she is a fancy goat.
I am a fancy goat.
That's right. It's a very fancy set of rules.
And Hans?
Okay, hold on. There we go. 6.
You want to be interviewed by Tatler for the society pages.
This code is all over the place.
Yeah, you've got, yeah.
It's been rough. He's had a rough go of things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I feel like my goat might be a celebrity.
maybe they are. Maybe they are.
Like a
I mean,
washed-up celebrity.
looking at the PDF, they've got like goats with long wigs and stuff, and bow ties and all sorts. It looks real cute. I think that would probably be Zelda, though, I guess. So actions. When you want to do something risky, you roll 2d6. You add 2d6 if your goat type, which is the skill in brackets, ties in with the action, and you add 2d6 if you're doing your favorite goat thing. Every dice that shows a 4 or more is a success, and this is opposed by the chaos pool. We'll get to that. Each obstacle you encounter will have a difficulty. Sample difficulties are given to me. When each success you roll when you act reduces the difficulty by 1, and when it's 0, the obstacle is no longer a problem. So you can tackle obstacles as a group where one of you tries something and then someone else tries something, and you'll reduce the difficulty until you pass. If you end up with only 1 success, you're in a tight spot. The GM, or Goat Master, describes how the situation gets a little worse. If you have no successes, you're in trouble. The GM describes how things have gone south, and other goats will have to help you out. Chaos. When you do something loud or disruptive, the GM adds a dice or 2 to the chaos pool to reflect the partygoers getting more suspicious about the encroaching goats. When the players do something sneaky, I take dice out of the chaos pool, and when a goat makes an action, the GM rolls the chaos pool and subtracts my successes from goat successes. So the more successes...
I have no idea. You're gonna have to just tell me what to do as I'm going.
It's fine.
Just do it as we're going. I can't remember anything.
Once per session, each goat can party hard and access the power of chaos. Players, when you do this, grab all the dice in the chaos pool and add them to your now unopposed pool and roll them. So essentially, you can take all of my dice and use them on a roll that you want to do to invoke chaos and do crazy things. So just let us know if you really want something to work. What is secretly going on at the party? I guess I will find out right now.
It's a Satanist party. They're sacrificing goats.
Okay. Okay, this is fine.
Who's drawing?
Yeah, that was what I thought.
Okay, so we are going to set this in very Eden itself. You are a family of goats. Maybe not a family, but whatever the collective term for a group of goats is. Herd, I suppose. Or maybe a petting zoo that is held near the local... park, I guess. And you can see, it's been there all week. There's a sign that says... premiere film release after party location, and there's someone on the door checking names and not letting people in. However, currently you are in a pen where there's a fence and on the other side of the road. But you can see people going in there, and some of them have things.
All right. Can we talk?
You can talk to each other.
Hold on. What does my goat sound like?
Are we all working out our goat voice?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
thinking-
don't you remember the name of the stream, Scrat? We're working on this.
Fuck it, let's do it live. You didn't give me a
Okay,
chance
let's do it live. I have to be a big horned goat that fights. You gotta have like a... Okay. I'm gonna be like, hey, 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 Billy goats, goats, hey, 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 goats, goats, hey, hey,
What's your goat name?
Butter.
Yeah!
That's so
Butter the
cute.
Hmm.
You want I should bust down this door, huh? You want me I should take this door out, huh? Hit it with my horns, big horns. Look how big they are. Hit it. Take the door down, huh? You want me to?
Hold on, I'm sorry.
My goat's name is Dr. Butter.
Dr. Butter. All right. Well, because mine's a mountain goat, he's a hick, so we're gonna name my goat Sweet Tea. It's gonna have a southern accent.
I love that. Love that about sweet tea.
I just love Sweet Tea right now. I'm really going through a phase.
Is it spelled sweet tea or T-E-A?
Oh, Sweet Tea with just tea.
Love it.
Well, I don't know about busting down no doors, but I mean, we could just climb right on over it, but that's just up to you.
Well, presumably we could just get someone to use the knob. We could just ask any old person, couldn't we?
My heart.
I'm so sorry.
It's so good. I'm so
Well, now I do declare. I feel like we should all do Southern accents now. Hans, can you do a Southern accent?
I can try to do a Southern accent. I don't know if I can do a Southern accent.
Hell yeah.
That was
Good.
pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna just stick with that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, now I'm gonna rework my goat voice.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Lots of pressure here.
I can really only do a high-pitched Southern accent, which doesn't really fit with Dr. Butter's aesthetic. Well, alrighty. I could just bust down this door right now. Listen, if there's one thing I can do, my mama, when she birthed me, she said, boy, your horns are too darn big. They done split me right open. And that was the last thing my mama ever said to me. But I do know that it was also the first thing. But I do know that if there's anything that I can do, it's bust open doors. Bust them down. Bust the door open downwards.
I could try to headbutt the door too. I could also be trying to headbutt the door.
while y'all do that, I'm gonna finish up my grass, so I'm ready to party.
You got any of that grass for me?
I do got some grass for you, Dr. Butters. Dr. Grass.
Okay, Scrat, while they're talking about grass, I'm going to headbutt the door.
Sure, I'm gonna make the gate here. It is designed to keep 4 goats in, so I feel like difficulty 4 is appropriate.
Great, and I'm using my thing I like to do. So I just roll 2 dice, right?
You roll 2d6 plus 2d6 if it's something you like to do.
Oh, good. So 4, it sounds like.
Do you like to bust open doors?
I like to headbutt things.
Oh, that is right. What you like to do.
So the good news is I failed.
Well, you didn't fail, you just didn't quite succeed. You have 3 successes, which means it's a very valiant headbutt, and it's gone. It looked like a sturdy gate designed to hold 4 goats in, and now it's sort of hanging on the hinges, the latch is still sitting in the thing. It looks a lot easier now. It looks like a difficulty 1 gate.
I will be swaying back and forth. I hit the gate. I hit the gate with my head as hard as I could, and I failed.
Oh no! Oh gosh! What's your name? What's your
That's a
goat
really
name?
good question. I haven't come up with anything yet.
Oh, let me change my name in the chat so we all know who I am. Sweet Tea.
What color are you, Hans? What color is your goat?
I don't know what color my goat is. This is a lot of pressure. Fainting goat pictures, quick.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put your names on the overlay as well. Chuck them in the Zoom chat for me, I'll do it live.
Hell yeah.
Okay, first off, fainting goats are adorable and mostly brown and white, apparently. Very, very cute. Okay, I need to come up with a fainting goat name. I don't name things on the fly.
I mean, I do name things on the fly, but when I do, they end up having names like Bob.
Well, mine have names like Dr. Butter.
I literally named it after the beverage I was drinking at the moment.
I'm
Okay, Hans, if
trying
you're a fainting
to
goat
make a
that's
pun there.
brown and white, your name could be something like, you could be like Dust Bunny.
Yeah, it could be. I feel like
Yeah.
that's almost there. I need all the help I can possibly get on this. I'm not discounting that at all. Well, you know what? Alice suggested it, and, we all miss her, so I'm going to go with Bob. Bob is a great name. Clearly the best name I could go with.
I feel like I played games with Alice.
Alice suggested Papa G.
Papa G is also a very good name. God, there's
Yeah,
so
I'm
many
gonna go
names
with
to goats.
Sleepy would be good, but
Yeah.
I did already type Bob.
Jimothy's a great name.
And Jimothy, wow. Okay.
You know what? These names are gonna cover your names, but not your pronouns, so whatever.
If I wanted to be a good Asian guy, I would name myself Eugene, like every other Asian guy, but I'm not going to do that.
Eugene is always the fake name I make when I'm like, okay, Eugene.
Well, I mean,
I know quite a few Eugenes now that I think about it.
yeah. And how many of them are Asian? Like a lot? Because that's kind of a thing, I think.
Hold on. All
This
of
is like
them.
how I know 2 people named Elton, neither of whom are Elton John, and they are both Asian. I think it's just like a thing, What? Okay. When
You know what I learned?
I'm sorry, I know a lot of people who. Okay, I'm stopping here.
I learned the other day that Keanu Reeves is Asian American.
Mhm.
This blew my mind
He
I
is
forgot.
of mixed Asian descent. Yeah, I didn't know
I
that
didn't
until
know
recently
that.
either.
because he was in the movie Always Call Me Maybe. Always Call Me Your Maybe.
He was in a movie.
He was in a movie, yeah.
Okay, in deference to the
Anyway.
name Bob and Barbara, I will try at least to pronounce Bob as Bob.
Bob.
Nah.
Oh, goodness
There's-
gracious, Bob. He done passed out. Bob.
Well, I got a little bit of extra special grass for him. Do you think that'll wake him up? It's supposed to help with seizures. I don't know about fainting. And then Sweet Tea's gonna pick up like a little baggie of weed and just walk over there with it.
Oh, it's weed?
Yeah, that's another term for grass.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
because
grass.
right, because when you say grass in a goat game, I 100% think you're talking about weed. How could I think it was anything else? Not the thing that goats eat.
You
No,
said it was
it's not.
It's weed. It's marijuana. Sweet tea has a problem.
You can't use grass as a euphemism when we're goats and we actually eat grass.
That's definitely the reason why.
This is a beautiful thing. Okay, so you head on over. You can see that Bob is okay. You know, Bob faints all the time. They're a fainting goat. You know, they'll be up again in no time. But you still have this difficulty 1 gate in front of you.
I'm gonna jump at it. I'm gonna do that thing that goats do where they like jump and they're like, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so you can roll 2d6. If it ties into your thing or your favorite thing, you can add some more 2d6s.
Well, it does. My thing is fighting. So do I get a?
Yeah, I think that flies. This is a fighting move. Yeah, 4d6.
4d6.
Yeah, that's another 3 successes, so you over-succeed by 2. So if you could overly succeed by 2 and make it sound extra cool, what happens to this gate?
It does the thing that I said it was going to do, where it breaks open down.
Gate fall down. Yeah, the gate hits the sidewalk and then it's down.
Sweet.
Full on cat hair in my mouth. That was lovely.
Yum.
Yeah. So the gate goes down. Maybe one of the speed bikes coming along sort of like veers aside as it hits the pavement and slides onto the ground. And the gate is clear. You are no longer penned.
Sweet tea is still like trying to like move the baggie in front of Bob's mouth with like mouth so he like breathes in the aroma. Are you all right there, little guy? I got some grass. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'll be fine. This happens all the time. I'll be just fine.
I'm gonna walk up even though he's awake and go, "It's time to wake up, Bob!"
Yes, I am awake now. I am awake at this point.
Sorry, I have to bleat. I have to bleat.
Obviously,
Bleat has to be loud.
Make a bleeding sound.
do it for us
What
all.
does that sound like?
Like screaming. Just scream really loud.
The last time
Yeah,
I
a lot of
played
time that
a
doesn't
loud,
surprise
yeah, the last time I played a loud bleating goat, I 100% played a screaming goat.
Is my family home right now?
Yes, also this is being recorded on the internet. Potato, you're ready for this, right?
There's video evidence of me falling on my ass on stream. Nothing can stop me now.
I gotta close my door, but I can't miss this bleeding. Let's go for it.
Okay. My family's gonna hate me.
I'm gonna mute myself now so I don't start crying live on camera.
I'm really glad I didn't make it to the mute button.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god! It was a pitch how it went up and. Oh my god!
So very good. Hey guys, I'm just saying, we don't actually have to leave the pen. We can just stay here and make goat noises for the entire stream.
My abs hurt so much.
This is indeed
I'm
this
sorry.
right here.
I can't breathe. I'm gonna.
Breathe, breathe.
Listen, I do that scream every once in a while in my home when there's nobody here.
It sounds like you were preparing for this role your whole life and you didn't even know it.
I could finally be a fancy goat and scream.
This is gonna be the role that gets you that Oscar.
Screaming Goat, episode 10 of Eden. That's my IMDb.
The scream sounds amazing. Madam Gandalf, thank you so much for the host. The scream sounds
It was
amazing.
because of the scream.
Yeah, thank you. But obviously, it sounds, as you said to Bob, it sounds like, Bob, it's time to get up.
It's time to get up, Bob.
Oh, I was up when you began doing the screaming sound. I was already up.
If you need me to do it again, I will.
I do not need you to do it again.
Are you sure?
I'm positive I do not need you to do it again.
Nah, don't get too upset. But Barbara, because I'm sure there will be plenty of time for you to scream as we progress through our evening, because if you notice right over there, the humans are having a party.
Wait,
And you can see across this not busy but not empty road, there's a sky bike that comes by every so often, the occasional truck that goes past and that sort of thing. It looks like a road that it's going to need a check to cross, but you can see.
Is this set in Eden?
Yes. Yes, it is. So everything also has lights on it. That's how I make things Eden. They just have lights. Curses Hans.
Are these the kind of lights that are like on a string that have like a mason jar on top of a bulb?
They're like LEDs, you know? They've just got like LED strips that go everywhere and sort of pulse and stuff.
Are we like full goat or are we cyber goats? Because this is an important question I now have to ask if we're in Eden. Can I have like one robotic little horn?
Oh, robot horn?
One robotic horn. I
tell you
can
what,
use just like a sonar.
As long as it doesn't have a use in game, you can do anything you like. If you want to have something that affects the mechanics, roll me a d6, and on a 6, I'll give you something.
Can it just be a radio antenna so I can hear the radio on AM in the mornings?
Is the radio only set to AM, or do you listen to the AM?
Only set to AM. So when I open my mouth, sometimes you'll just hear like quiet dribble from like the radio coming through, but not loud enough to understand what it's saying. It just sounds like a bunch of voices.
Can my hooves hover? Not at a normal goat speed, but hover.
If you roll a 6, then yeah.
Okay. Pray for me. It's
Nope.
one.
You're the opposite.
Nope, you are a regular goat, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
can part of my fighting be that I have goat paddles? Like I have a little backpack on, and when I activate them, paddles come out.
It's great. You have to give her go paddles.
Okay, I'll give
legally
Lily
required.
goat paddles. Okay, look, everyone take the thing you want. So yeah, okay, Zelda, you can hover, you can have the radio, you can have paddles.
Oh my god, I can turn up the volume now and sound like a little like people in my mouth.
Hans can have like 60 clones or something, I don't know.
Yeah, just keeping with the Eden spirit, I'm just going to be a clone goat. That's fine.
Oh, you should have called yourself Dolly.
But Dolly was a sheep.
Doesn't matter, same family.
I think Dolly would take offense to that. All right, y'all. Are we going to that party?
I mean, I can't even believe there was a party that I wasn't invited to.
They never invite us to parties. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, I would like to go to the party.
I go to parties every Tuesday. I don't know about all
What parties are you going to, Sweet Tea? I know your social life. I know what your calendar looks like.
I gotta get the grass from someone.
That's not a party. That's a business transaction. He does not view you as a friend.
Yeah, but he lets me stay for about 45 minutes.
That is called good business. That's just what
he
they
has
do.
5 roommates, and he lets them all hang out with me. Didn't even get mad when I ate his lampshade.
Zelda is learning things today.
We'll teach Zelda how proper business with drug deals work.
How goat drug deals work. And this goat's name is Xanax.
No, it's Lil Xanax.
He's a part-time SoundCloud rapper.
thank you very much to an anonymous cheerer who donates 500 bits. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Thank you.
It was for the paddles.
Yeah.
The paddles.
So you can see this traffic going by. You can see that the bouncer is standing there bouncing slightly on their heels.
Can I play Frogger across the street?
Let's do it. Let's cross the street.
All right, y'all. Get over the street. The object is to not get hit by any sky bikes or sky cars. If you do, you will surely die. Okay? And then Sweet Tea wants to try and jump on a car. He wants to Frogger across the street.
Sure, I rolled a dice for how busy the street is. This is gonna be difficulty 5.
Fuck me sideways. I'm gonna guarantee
Difficult 45.
5.
I'm gonna guarantee my pass to get across the street.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
nice.
Yeah, we'll do that. I don't want to die. This is the worst time to die.
We will say right now, goats cannot undertake harm or die. They can get in trouble and need saving, but mortality is not something animals are aware of, so you don't need to worry about it.
Never mind then. I don't want to use it. I want to do my rolls because it might be funny across the street. I thought I could die as a goat and it'd be over right here.
Do it for the role play.
Because it's just 2d6.
2d6 unless it relates to your speciality or your favorite thing to do.
I like climbing. I'm climbing on cars.
And wasn't your thing running around as well?
I also love to run.
Yeah.
So you've got running and climbing.
You've got this in the bag.
That sounds like 66 to me.
66. None of them were a pass.
No, you've got 2 passes. The 4s count.
Okay.
But I negate them with the chaos pool. As you start to cross, a lorry immediately swerves and sort of goes on 2 wheels and then crashes and just skids down the street.
Oh no.
The difficulty of this road remains 5.
Well, shit.
Wait, did you just cause that lorry to crash?
I mean...
Did you kill all those people? How many people are they?
Well, I don't really know if it matters all that much. They didn't get
I think it was a
busted
school bus.
either.
Oh no. Oh no, sweet. That was the field trip that we heard the doctor talking about. The Reverend, he walks by us every day to go and teach those poor children who don't know how to read. And he was taking them on a
last time they came in here, they pulled my tail. One of them tried to put a stick in my butt. I don't like those kids to start with.
Part of the reason the road is still difficulty 5 is because a noodle cart has pulled up and it looks very tempting. So part of it is resisting noodle temptation if you wish to.
Oh no, I do not resist the noodle temptation because I love to eat stuff, and I'm gonna make a beeline towards that noodle car. I'm not even trying to avoid traffic. I'm just trying to get to the noodle car.
I'm not even gonna try and replicate Alice's noodle guy voice. It's just as you come up to the noodle car, you see he's sort of sitting at the steering wheel. The sides
Is it
closed.
moving?
He's slowing down, but you can see that the side where the noodles are served is closed. But you can see the noodles behind the glass, and he's sitting at the steering wheel.
I'm gonna bleed at him.
Sure. Make me a difficulty 2 check.
And I can add I can add a D6 because I like to eat stuff.
Yeah, 2d6. You can add 2d6 because you like to eat stuff.
So I'm rolling 4d6. I did it. Do you see? Oh.
Yeah,
Hey.
you did. So,
What are you trying to do?
nothing. Actually, I should probably up that because of the.
Don't. Let me have my friggin' noodles.
You're gonna have your friggin' noodles. The noodle guy winds down the window and is like, "Hey, little goat." Which to you, like, yeah.
Or I'll try and do the Zelda bleep.
Please,
Hold on,
please.
let me close my door.
I'm so ready for the Zelda bleep.
Please.
Okay.
Can we just call it the Zelda bleep? Is that like a thing now?
All right.
I'm only a little upset that this is my legacy.
Okay. Manoush, you have to stay in the room for a second. She's gonna try and leave now that the door's closed. Okay.
I'm ready. I'm judging you.
Okay, hold on. Wait, Zelda, can you do it just so I can hear it one more time?
The little guy is sort of like, and then reaches across and just grabs what happens to be some noodles, and just sort of like throws them out of the cart at you, and then winds up the
Actually,
window.
I want my bleat to sound like a name, so I'm just gonna be like, Carl! Carl!
Whoa! Winding up the window, noodles land on the floor next to you.
I eat the noodles.
And the funny thing is, that did also reduce the difficulty of the road down to 3. Now you just have difficult traffic to climb over. It's all stopped.
Nice. I want to finish my walk across the road.
Sure. Would anyone else like to have a go at the difficulty before we let Heavenly have another crack?
So I accidentally killed an entire school bus worth of children. Where am I?
You're still standing in the road where you were.
There's
There's a car in front of you. The car keeps making loud noises, which sort of sound like, ee. That's more air horn than car horn. But hey, in Eden they have air horn horns instead of car horn horns.
Listen, man. I don't like noises like that. If you could just calm down, I'll make my decision momentarily. Moment of silence for the dead children and all. And I'm just gonna stand there until someone else does something.
Is
Okay.
there a crosswalk?
Bob, would you be so kind as to lead us in a prayer for these children?
I will surely do my best. And bad things.
What did you just say?
I faint.
Oh, did he
I'm
just
fainting.
faint? Did he just faint?
It was a lot of pressure.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Do I have to wake up Bob again?
Barbara, you gotta go wake up Bob again.
Do I need to make the prayer if he is unconscious?
Well, someone has definitely got to say something, or else these little ghost children are gonna come back. And if you think they pulled your tail while they were alive, you do not want to know what ghosts get up to.
As you look across at this school bus, you can see a pygmy goat that is jumping on the windows and pulling people free, saving lives.
What a dick.
Who is the goat? Do we know him?
Yes, Sweet Tea will recognize him. Is the person who brings Sweet Tea grass.
What a pleasant young man.
Nah, that's little Xanax. He's on probation, so it's probably why he's helping them kids. It ain't gonna help you. You're still selling drugs.
Now, I don't think that we should judge full Xanax. He's doing the best that he can. He's made some mistakes. And
I've put my time in with the underprivileged youth, and I can tell you that he is doing his best, and he is trying his darndest to be an
And God be
upstanding
with him.
citizen. And God be with him.
we are all now highly religious goats.
We are from the South. I've learned something or two.
At this point, Bob wakes up and goes, Amen.
Amen. Amen indeed, Brother Bob.
Okay, now Bob likes headbutting things, so I'm going to make traffic better by headbutting the car that is honking at Sweet Tea.
Sure thing.
This is sure to be a good solution to traffic. We all know the best thing to do in traffic is get in a fight.
Yeah.
And this is
once
headbutting,
every-
so 46, right?
Yep, I got 2.
Unfortunately, the car is really, really hard. So as you go and headbutt it, the guy gets out and goes, "Hey, what's this goat doing? Who let the goats out? Where's the goats?
At which point I go, meh, and fall over again.
Oh, I killed a goat.
Sweet Tea's gonna walk around to where Bob is and gonna look up at the man and make like a really like do that thing like nuzzle at Bob and look at him real sad like you just killed my friend.
Oh,
Then he's gonna open up his mouth and like a sad like 50s tune from the radio and the AM station will play.
Now
I don't
everyone-
like that someone has just hurt Bob, so I'm gonna run up to this guy and I'm gonna activate my paddles.
Yeah, sure.
everyone-
2d6 standard, 2d6 for fighting, and 2d6 for 2d6 for paddles. We'll give your thing can give you stuff as well. Why not? Let's go crazy.
So 4d6?
4d6, yes.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't work out so well. The paddles, they're just sort of like don't have as much control as Coil might over Coil's powers, perhaps.
Darn it. I tried, Bob.
Remember, at some point you can decide to party hard and take all of the points out of the dice pool. Also, you can lower the chaos pool by doing sneaky things. AKA not headbutting cars.
We could do that.
I want to wait until the party, because that's when I want to get at those hors d'oeuvres.
Well, you can see the bouncer is actually gone. It seems like real low difficulty now to get into the party. In fact,
Bob, hurry up.
Can I actually start just walking around Bob in a weird circle, and then I'm gonna scream again. I'm not actually gonna scream again. I'm sorry.
it's
But I'm gonna
okay.
scream again to try and
I
wake
think
him
you
up.
should scream every 45 seconds, just for my mental well-being.
Every time someone makes a donation in chat, Zelda has to scream.
I am going to link my PayPal right now.
Okay, and Bob gets up and goes, "Oh, I'm fine now. I'm fine. I'll be fine." Is that man gone?
Is he gone?
Yeah, we'll say he gets gone.
He gets gone.
I really just
Dinner
want to
done.
have a goat, see a goat revive another goat from the death. That was my.
Yeah, he's proper creeped out, and you've got them weird goat eyes that are all looking at him, and he's just gonna close the door and just run.
Now, are we ready to make our way to the party?
Yes, I do believe that it is time for us to join the others at... What kind of party is it?
Looks like an after party. Looks like a screening after party, maybe, or some sort of film release after party.
Screaming?
I thought we were at the party.
No,
You see-
No. This was traffic.
That's why there's no music.
I swear
Yes,
that's what you
Zelda.
said.
Yes, Zelda. Much like Scream Children. This is a screaming after party.
I'm so happy I fit right in.
And you guys can. This is a 0 difficulty challenge because the traffic has sort of dissipated over time. People are rushing to go and help.
Because there's a shit ton of goats in the middle of the street.
Yep, and they're sort of making passage. You know, they're not doing anything to try and counter you. They just you guys can just walk in. The bouncer's gone. The bouncer's going towards the bus to see if there's danger or anything like that. So you guys can enter the party. When you get inside, you can see a congregation of people and a live jazz band. That's not the right song. And a live jazz band playing away. There's people sort of like dancing. People with what looks like bits of paper. They're looking at programs to humanize, but to you guys, you can interpret that how you like. There's a whole table full of cakes and foods and delicatessens and hams and small things and little things with green on them and cream and stuff and.
Is there fizzy drinks?
Oh, there's there. Someone is just starting as you come in. Someone is just pouring champagne into the top flute, so it goes down like the flute thing.
Is this easily accessible to me?
Well, it's on a table.
I can jump on a table. That's easy. Maybe. We'll see. Can I go and run and jump on that table?
I'll help you. You can jump off my back.
Because it's a new scene, I'm gonna reset the chaos counter. I'm gonna put it back down to 0, so I'm not gonna compete against you here.
So does my love of fizzy drinks help me?
Yes, it does.
And your levitating hooves.
And
I
your
do have-
levitating hooves, yeah.
How many d6 is that?
66.
That is 3 out of 6 successes.
Yeah, 3 successes. There was only a 2 difficulty table, so you can go along and push off and land on this table. As you do so, there's some other things on the table that sort of get knocked aside, and you can see people in the party sort of like look over your way, but then look back again.
I am a fancy goat, and I'm going to take the top of each champagne bottle that I can get my hands on into my goat lips and just tilt my head back and drain as many as possible.
I need someone to clip Zelda saying, "My goat."
My goat lip.
In between my goat lips.
My weird goat lips, thank you.
Your beautiful goat lips. They've been fresh.
They're very fancy.
Oh, fuck.
I am a very classy lady.
Oh yeah, and you're just throwing back that bubbly wine like it's shots.
Oh hell yeah, you can be classy and an alcoholic.
That will be our raid cry, thank you.
I almost just choked to death.
You okay?
I'm slamming champagne as fast as possible.
Is there like a DJ space?
Oh, there's actually a band. There's a band on stage.
Sweet Tea wants to hop up, like climb on stage to where the drummer is.
Yeah, you can see him eyeing you nervously as she is hitting the cymbals.
So he's just gonna like gesture to like where the the bass drum is.
What do you want? What are you doing? What do you want?
He's just like, we're gonna like, and then Sweetie's gonna like walk over to the like drum and like try and move her leg out so he can like tap it with his horns. And he wants to hit it.
So, this human sees a goat doing the goat thing. And then come over and start tapping your horns against it?
Yeah, I want to like play the drums.
Yeah, they're just gonna like turn the drum towards you, and you can sort of hear. Well, actually, wait, to be in key, I think that would be difficult in time.
No.
I think no.
That's
Not in key.
Discordant drumming, just drumming.
And he's gonna open his mouth, and it's gonna just be two men talking, and he's gonna like beat it to the sound of their words. It's fine.
Fantastic, thank you.
Here's my input for the day. That's what I bring to the table.
And what would everyone else like to do?
At what point do they stop me from drinking?
The attendant doesn't stop you. They're
Good
just
man.
sort of taking other bottles away and letting you keep the ones you've got.
I love this person.
It almost looks like someone putting out a jam sandwich for a wasp so they can make away with the jam. You know, like.
I'm gonna tuck one hoof to the side and then bow my head and then just keep drinking. This is what fancy goats do. They
She's got to roll for that, right? There's got to be a roll for that.
roll the bow.
Cool bow. Cool bow.
Yeah, okay, we can do a cool bow. Do a difficulty 2 thing. See if this makes sense. With 3 wine bottles in your mouth.
I failed.
Oh dear, how does this look?
I tilt to the side. My hover feet don't just like turn off. So I like spin a little bit and knock over some shit on the table.
Well, the closest thing to knock over on the table is the fountain of champagne flutes.
Oh no.
That's fine.
So as you maybe spin into this tower of champagne flutes, you just maybe only knock out 1 or 2 at the bottom, but the whole thing sort of does that shake thing for a moment. And you can see an attendant like, no. And as soon as they put their hand to try and support it, the whole thing just comes down.
I'm so happy.
Fizzy wine spills everywhere.
Is there
I
a
forgot,
slow
were we
moment?
supposed to have an objective for this party?
That was your thing that you want to do.
Unique
Yeah.
objective.
Ah, the goodie bags. Yes.
I want a slow-mo moment of all the champagne falling like rain above me. It's beautiful.
Is that what Bree said?
That is exactly what Bree said.
Now I want to clip that as well. Can someone clip that for me so I can send it to like my dad? Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Wow. We need to unpack that later. Let's hang out a little bit after this stream.
You can see as well, it seems someone fancy is arriving as a person in a large coat, which is very formal. It looks a lot like a suit, but with LED strip, like lapel. And they have a Eden nationality flag on it. I guess one of the other areas, maybe the Gold Zone or something like that, you know.
Dicks.
And
Are they a movie star?
they don't look like well, maybe, who knows? They don't look like a movie star though. They look quite stoic. And you can see there's a person with a I think this is relevant to Bob. You can see a person who looks like a journalist who is hailing them and trying to get their attention for an interview.
Excellent. I would like to get very close to them, like in their walking path, and then I'm gonna faint. Like, so maybe it looks like a celebrity that just kicks a goat.
That would definitely get you on the front page if a celebrity kicked a goat.
Old Drifter guy kicks goat.
Let's see how effective your feint is. This will be, I think getting in front of him in a party isn't too bad, but getting him to kick you will be the difficult bit, I think. Difficulty 3 for the actual kick. He'll notice you either way.
Okay. Here we go. Aha.
Got kicked by celebrity.
Yep.
Bob
Feint
kind of prances forward, and then gets close to the guy and goes, meh, and falls over.
almost directly on his foot. As he sort of kicks you and you slide a few feet across the floor, and someone nearby, the person, the journalist, just immediately is just like, and people are taking pictures.
You know, you do the fainting goat very well, Hans. I'm a little concerned.
Thank you. And it's probably fair.
How about Dr. Butter? What's Dr. Butter doing at the party?
I am going up to the snack table, and I am touching everything with my tongue very gently. I don't want to eat everything because I don't want to become full. I want to make sure that I'm able to taste as much stuff as possible.
Again, these things are on a table. You're quite a big goat though, right? Oh no, big horn. Sorry, big horn.
Yeah, I want to go under the table and I want to like headbutt it so the table falls over and then all the snacks are on the ground. And then no one else will want them.
Sure thing. So I think that will be, how good is this table? Not great. We'll make it another difficulty 3.
Okay, difficulty 3. And can I roll for fighting and also for tasting all the stuff?
Yes, you can.
So is that 4 or 66?
66.
Okay. And to do that, I just type R6D6. Did it. Nailed it.
There we go. Oh boy, that's 5 successes. Not only that's extra cool, so it doesn't just collapse, like maybe everything goes flying into the air. You can go a little extra with it. What happens?
It was the table also that Barbara was on. And Barbara tumbles to the ground.
Of course. So Barbara and Fizzy Wine, all told, will go flying into the air for just a second, and then land in a pile of hors d'oeuvres, Fizzy Wine, and Barbara.
And Barbara. And then I'm just going to I'm going to stick my tongue out and I'm just going to press it to every single treat.
Which you can do, because 5 successes, yeah. Every single treat gets tongued.
Is there any treat that's my favorite?
You tell me. There are all sorts of things here. Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
There are like French fancies. There are there's like cream puffs. There's a lot of like cookie style biscuits. And some
Is a cookie style biscuit just a cookie that you were trying to make sound American because you wanted to say biscuit and you didn't think I would know what you were talking about?
Yeah.
We're Southern goats. We would want a biscuit, right? Like a real biscuit.
Because I forget, like, because you call all biscuits cookies, right? But you call you call scones biscuits, right?
No, well, no.
Biscuits are biscuits. You cover them with gravy, or you put sausage in them, or other meats and eggs. You eat for breakfast, you eat for supper.
or honey or butter. Biscuits are just bread. It's just bread. It's like a fat English muffin. It's like an English muffin that's like
flaky, and it's
so like if I went to Whataburger and I had the honey butter biscuit,
you're not going to a biscuit.
That's the biscuit, right?
It's a biscuit.
Oh, so it's literally just a muffin. Okay, got it.
It is not a muffin.
See the face? Did you guys see the face that Brie made when you said a biscuit is just bread? She seems slightly upset about that.
Listen, I work in a southern restaurant. Biscuits are my life.
Hey, no, my family's from Arkansas, okay? I have biscuits on a daily basis. A biscuit it's a type of bread. It's not like a cookie.
It's a gift.
Well, I know that all of you have access to the Great British Bake Off, and a biscuit is defined by its crisp snap.
Gag.
Okay, Zelda, you cannot just put that in the group chat.
What on earth? Why?
You know, I had to look at it, so do you.
That's not true.
Share this to chat, okay? This is on you.
I'm sorry.
Is that like a Adventure Time thing where the...
Yes.
Well, I sent the video in there first. The video was innocent and good, and then Zelda was like, I'm gonna one-up it and give everyone nightmares tonight.
I'm sorry.
So,
don't apologize. It's just...
I'm going to give these things their actual names. On the floor there are Garibaldi's, custard creams, bourbon biscuits, all of the best British biscuits that you can find. Because Eden is part British now.
To be fair, that's what Alice would do.
Yeah. That's what Alice would do. Okay, I'm going to eat all this stuff and I'll be like, I don't know what a single one of these things is, but they all are sure very tasty. And I love it.
The Garibaldis are very good.
I don't know what that is. I know about the Jaffa cake.
Yeah, there's Jaffa cakes too, and they're pretty good.
Those got orange in them. Right? Are there any Stroop waffles?
Yeah, sure, there's Stroop waffles.
I'd gobble those up.
Preheated onto cups of Earl Grey tea.
I drink the tea and I spit it out and I go, what is this garbage?
So this Garibaldi biscuit just looks like what? Like a Ritz cracker?
It looks like a cracker with Nutella in it.
Yeah, it looks like a Ritz cracker with Nutella in it.
No.
What?
This is their current.
It's sweet. It's sweet.
Okay,
It's Nutella.
It's an Italian. It's like an Italian thing. It's
That is not. First of all, that would be a saltine, not a Ritz cracker. Ritz crackers don't look like that. Ritz crackers are round.
They make square Ritz crackers.
Yeah, but those aren't Ritz crackers. When you
Yeah,
say,
but Ritz crackers are sweeter than regular saltine crackers, and they make. Hold on.
Ritz crackers are round and they have scalloped edges and they're buttery.
Listen, I'll learn how to make Garibaldi biscuits, and then I'll buy a box of Ritz crackers and put Nutella between them.
Fine.
Sit them side by side. And see if you can tell.
That's raisins. That's raisins, not Nutella.
Wow.
It was current.
This has become a food fight podcast.
This is amazing. It's amazing.
Raisins?
Yeah, that's raisins.
What? It's raisins smeared up? It's raisins?
Sorry, currants. It's currants. Sorry,
Currents.
Okay.
It's much more British that way.
Anyway, this happens. It flies into the air, and all of this stuff happens. Sweet tea, from your vantage point on the stage, you can see someone up in the rigging moving around.
I'm going for it. I'm gonna climb up there and see what's up there. I can see everything from the top of the party.
Sure thing. Why don't you climb up the rigging for me? This is quite difficult. It's going to be difficulty free, but I'll be rolling against you this time.
If I fail, can I use my pass to spite you?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I'm gonna roll my 46 because I love to climb. I failed. Right.
Do you want to spite me?
I want to spite you so bad.
Okay, then you pass. You just climb your way up there. When you get to the top, you can see there is a person dressed all in black, leaning against the rigging, looking down at the party. And in their hands, they are holding a plastic object. It's quite large. It's long and pointy. There's a little red light coming out of it. This is a gun. They're holding a gun.
Sweet Tea is gonna open his mouth and turn on to like a station on the radio of just like a very soft-spoken man going like, everything will be all right. We're just taking it easy right now, and it's just gonna be all right. This is like 43.9 a.m. and we are chilling out.
Should you say the Eden thing? Like the be good, be kind?
I don't know if that's on the AM stations, is it?
It's on all
I thought it was on everything.
Probably is.
Nah, I'm not smart enough for that.
Is it an R&B station or is it like a chill station?
No, it's like very like quiet. Like a woman with her oboe is gonna come on and play.
A woman with her elbow?
Oboe, like the instrument, the tiny woodwind instrument with the little reed. Yeah, it's gonna be just really calming music to the man and see if it'll like. Shh. Does the man shoot me?
No. He's, if anything, he's just like, to the human ears, go away, go, shoo. But to you, it's just.
Okay, can I get an update on this celebrity that I've been kicked by as I lay here on the ground?
You are being cradled by a person. The celebrity is being questioned. I don't know. The reporter is coming up. There's photos being taken of you. Photos being taken of them. You can hear human ears. Ambassador Gorbachev, is there can you shed more light on this goat kicking scenario? And he's like, no comment. Yeah. This is where things are right now.
I will wake up at this point, and go, man, like do a little bit of a kicking thing, and then look at the person who's holding me and give them goat licks.
That's so
It's adorable. It's definitely going to be in the paper if I roll well. I think I should have to roll for that.
Yeah, sure. You can roll
yeah,
for that.
roll the front page.
I don't think I have any skills that are good for this, so I would like to just roll 2d6.
Sure, 2d6. That is only one success. It's not quite as cute. You definitely get the licks off, but the reporter is more grossed out than anything else.
Yeah, I'd like to say maybe it goes too far and it's just too many licks and like too much goat saliva.
A lot of
Yeah.
time.
Too many licks. Too many licks. Too many.
Oh my god. Do not do that to me, Heavenly. It'll be stuck in my head forever.
And then all of us goats, we just turn towards the camera and we're like,
Too many? Okay, that's my tonight. Thanks. My whole last night.
Why don't we pan over to Barbara and Dr. Butter?
I'm licking Barbara now. Because they have snacks on them.
Oh, why, thank you. I mean, I normally keep my own coat very clean, very pristine, but I don't mind the help.
How was your fancy bubbles, Barbara?
Oh, they were quite delicious. I don't think they liked me having them, though. I saw that boy, he kept taking everything back.
What boy?
The one that was pouring the champagne to start with.
You want me I should go give him a good paddle for being rude to such a lovely lady?
No, I think I've quite had enough. It's rude to assume that he was doing that to be mean. I do appreciate the sentiment, though.
I could at least go interrogate him, see what his true intentions were.
I mean, it would not hurt to ask.
I'm gonna march over to the champagne boy.
It might hurt to ask. might hurt him to ask.
And march over to the champagne boy.
The champagne boy who was starting to try and sweep things up, trying to get the table back up. Not really sure where to start. You know, when something just looks so messy that you're in that period of just, how do I even? That's sort of where he is right now.
I go, Carl.
And he looks towards you like, ah!
Carl.
Ah!
Carl.
And then, like, looking around to guests who are just like punching their mics and just like, and
I'm gonna step on his foot.
What are your intentions?
To hurt him.
Sure, give me a DC 2 roll.
Okay. Can I roll
Yeah.
4d6 because it's my fighting mode?
You definitely can.
Did it. Stomped on him.
Yeah, 2d6, that's a success.
Is he wearing open-toed shoes?
He was wearing very fancy looking, they just look like bits of leather, which is quite insulting. And you can hear a distinct crack as he suddenly just sort of and immediately falls on one foot.
Can you hear distant yelling from me and sing?
Totally.
Can we all start screaming just together? Like we hear the man screaming, so all of the goats just screaming.
It's like when one dog howls in a neighborhood and then all the dogs start howling in the neighborhood.
And in this moment, Sweet Tea, you see the person sort of shift, and there's a little like sound. And Bob, you just see the ambassador sort of and fall down.
Can I push this man off the banister, this top thing?
He's like immediately trying to unscrew the silencer and like.
Can I like just push him over
Sure.
the edge?
Give me a fighting roll.
A 4 to 5.
2 successes, yeah. You sort of you push him, and I don't think he's. I think it's gonna be difficulty free. So you push him. He rolls over the edge and is holding on to the edge. So it's only difficulty 1 to make him fall now. And he's desperately trying to stay silent as he's like trying to stay on this edge.
Get fucked. Now, can I see where the goodie bags are from here?
Yeah, from up here you can see the goodie bags are hidden behind a screen near the entrance.
I'm going for it. I'm gonna jump. Can I jump down and land on the man? Ooh, can I do that? Ooh,
Yeah.
Can I jump off and land on the man? Ooh.
Yes, you can surf the man down.
Horns?
Yeah, I'll give you to that. I'll give that to you. He's like literally gonna just go. So no need for a roll for this one. So whilst you're all screaming, the ambassador faints, and then shortly afterwards, Sweet Tea appears on the back of an assassin.
All right, y'all. I just damn did save the day. Lil Xanax thinks he can save some kids from a bus. I stopped a whole assassin.
And people are rushing towards this person with gun in hand, smoke in barrel, rushing towards the ambassador. They don't look like they're partying anymore.
I think you were a little bit late with that there, that save. I think that was a little bit after the fact.
You know, Bob, for once in our relationship, I just wish you would just give me some damn praise. I'm getting my goodie bag and going the hell home. And Sweet Tea, like, no one cares about me. I'm gonna march over to where the goodie bags are.
No, Bob feels bad. Bob's gonna wriggle until the person who is holding him lets go.
They do.
Oh. And now I'm going to go over to where Sweet Tea is trying to get her goodie bag.
Can I get to the goodie bags?
That's up to Bob, I think. How quickly Bob is chasing you.
Not fast. Not fast. No. Bob is now sad. Bob is a bad friend.
Bob.
Oh well, Bob's just so hurtful.
Bob.
Yeah, you can catch up to Sweet Tea at the goodie bags.
So there's a screen, right? Is it fairly sturdy?
I wouldn't say that. It looks like the sort of things you might see at like band screens when people try and like section off things.
So Sweet Tea, I'm real sorry. I wouldn't. You did real good with the hitting and the knocking down and the person that you jumped down on top of, and it was real. It was impressive. And Bob is going to try to headbutt the screen and see if he can knock down the screen.
Yeah, sure. DC 1.
Okay. All right. I get to roll 4 dice. That's all I want to do. Hey, I needed it apparently.
Yeah, that's the 2 successes there. The screen falls down, and everyone immediately looks in your direction.
Well, Bob, I really appreciate it. Now, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I'm just tense. I need a massage, but I'll go to the parlor next Tuesday when I go out to meet Little's Annex. Thank you, friend.
Of course. I'm sorry about my ways.
Well, let's just see what's in the goodie bags and see if it was even worth coming.
As you look in the goodie bag, you can see that they're full of paper. There's like books and things. Bits of card.
Aw, hell yeah. I'm gonna knock over the table and start eating all the paper. Bob, would you like some of this? Premium paper.
I would be happy to try the paper.
Barbara, hey, Dr. Butter, there's some premium paper over here if you want to buy it.
I do indeed. Thank you so much. You know how much I love to experience a journey of flavors. I'm going to go over and I'm going to just gobble some of that paper.
Paper party.
At this point, there are several new people arriving to the party. These are the people. I've forgotten what the police are called in Eden, but they are arriving along with, as long as preservers of the zoo. They also turn up, and they the police people are going to the police, and you can see at the entrance that the zookeepers are coming in as well.
Do I get to finish at least enough to make sure no one gets a goodie bag? Did we eat enough to ruin every goodie bag?
Yeah, you can totally do that.
All right, that's my only goal. And then I'll go peacefully. As long as they don't search me.
I will not go peacefully. AZAB. AZKAB. I'm going to go ham. I'm going to start like...
Are you attacking them or just doing that in the middle of...
Hold on, I knocked my headphones out. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Are you attacking them or are you just doing that in the middle of the dance floor?
I'm doing that so they don't get near me, but if one of them tries to touch me, I will attack them.
Okay, so Sweet Tea, you've eaten all of the bags. In fact, they let you keep one as well. They're not going to take it from you. They're just trying to take you nice and quietly. Bob, they're also trying to like get you as well. Holding on to me. couple of them are kind of circling you, Dr. Butter.
Just
At
pull
their
a
peril.
coil, fight them all.
I fight them all. I'll fight as many as I
Keepers
can.
of the Peace can heavenly kill in a 2-week span.
I only know murder.
These do have the look of dads about them.
Dads. I say Happy Father's Day and I murder them.
It's her natural enemy.
This is our new theme of the night is Father's Day. This is our Father's Day themed Eden episode.
That was a very good one-liner.
Oh no, it's the Father's Day murder.
Father's Day mess.
Dad aside, I'm
Daddy
keeping dad
side.
aside.
Sure. So what
I
I'm
go, you ain't my daddy! And then I kill them. All of them.
Yeah, well, the two of them are going to try and jump on you. If you'd like to fight, you can make a fight roll. I will remind everyone that once this session, you can use all of my dice for your roll as well.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna party hard.
Yeah, party hard. So you can make.
I'm here
these-
to look suspicious and paddle dads, and I'm done looking suspicious.
Mission achieved.
I'm so happy.
You can add 6 dice from my pool to your roll.
Okay.
You're fighting as well, and you have paddles, so that makes 12d6.
All right, here we go.
Get both of them, I think, is difficulty 4.
12d6.
Oh boy.
Wow. That's a good roll.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you doubled the difficulty of the dice. So how brutally? What happens?
Oh, these dads, when I'm done with them, they ain't gonna be able to sit down for a whole week. Daddy's Day celebrations is gonna have to be postponed.
Yeah. So what are you just aiming paddles at their posteriors? Is that?
Oh, I'm
what's-
paddling booties. I'm biting ankles. If any of them fall, I'm stomping on them.
And you can hear from the entranceway, Sweet Tea and Bob, where you were going quite peacefully, that screams of pain and shock from the crowd as they are giving plenty of space to this rabid goat. They're also giving you some space as well, Barbara.
They're actually just admiring my wonderful square dance.
You're just dancing?
I mean, think about how much Barbara drank. Nothing is real anymore. It's just time to party. Like the world can be burning around her, and she's just like,
I need a ratio for how much alcohol a human has to drink, and how much an alcohol a goat has to drink to get drunk. I need a
think
comparison.
I feel like a goat could drink more
you think? I'm gonna Google drunk goats.
because their stomach is just made to process garbage.
How much alcohol can a goat drink?
How much
Goat.
alcohol? My goat is drunk. Please.
My goat drank
A
alcohol. Let's
normal.
split.
I'm trying to party down with these goats.
Goats
How many
and
shots
alcohol.
can I give
Welcome
up?
to homesteading today. Does anyone have any experience with goat drinking alcoholic beverages? Alcohol is a naturally occurring substance. A small amount, like sure, couldn't hurt him, make him feel like putting on some soft music, maybe. If the goat actually got the lemon, I wouldn't worry about it. I would not intentionally give alcohol to any other recreational drug to a goat or animal. What a fucking buzzkill.
Do we have an answer?
Okay, we should probably stop. We should probably stop Googling how to get goats drunk while we're speaking.
Whoa, what was that? I think I said encourage your goats to drink.
It seemed to indicate goats can get drunk, do get drunk, and it's like evil or something
They
like that.
definitely get drunk on that, like, when you take out cans and there's that kind of like water at the bottom of the can because you rinse it out, but not too well. They get drunk off
Mhm.
that bean juice, that corn juice.
Mm,
No, it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay, so curative ale is more than an old wives' tale. Many sheep owners swear that beer has helped sheep who wouldn't eat after other remedies failed. How much beer? For 100 to 30-pound sheep, start with half a beer one evening and a half the next. So you need more than a half a beer to get drunk.
Okay, so the goat's beating me. That's for sure.
Okay. Relatable.
Okay, so we've had, what, 3 champagne bottles poured down Barbara.
Oh, she's wasted.
I think Barbara's wasted.
Barbara's turning up in the middle of this party.
I'm square dancing and screaming. I would scream, but my cat's here and I don't want to hurt him.
The people who are holding Sweet Tea and Bob sort of see the commotion back there, and they're like, well, these ones seem to be quite docile, and those seem to be the problem, so they're gonna try and come back and get Dr. Butter and Barbara. And Dr. Butter, more people are coming to try and capture you. This time only one, though, as the other one is quite sensibly thinking, well, Barbara looks easy.
No, can't stop me.
Don't you dare lay your hands on me.
You get away from her, you dirty human!
Barbara looks easy was the comment just made a second ago. I just want to make sure I heard. That's all I heard.
I don't always go home with humans.
But you do
I
sometimes.
never do this.
Oh my goodness. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Barbara's feeling frisky after those 3 bottles of bubbles. I'm like, Barbara, don't do this. Don't do this to yourself, Barbara. You're better than this. Once those bubbles wear off, you're going to look at him and you're going to be like, oh my goat, what have I done?
Oh my goat.
Oh my goat.
I'm gonna start saying that at work. Oh my goat.
And then you're gonna have to confess this to Reverend Can Eden Tom Bob, and
What?
You were doing really well.
I felt the struggle. And
It's better than I definitely would have done, for sure.
you're gonna have to get into that booth with Reverend Can Eden Tom Bob. That's his God-given name, and I know it's weird, but we are a kind and forgiving goat church, and we don't judge him for his strange names. It was his mama wanted to name him Tom, and his daddy wanted to name him Bob, and they decided to name him Tom Bob. I don't understand why we have to have this conversation every time we talk about him, and he is the good Reverend of Can Eaton. We all know this. We all love him.
God bless Reverend Can Eaton Tom Bob.
Do you not remember?
We all know it's a real problem.
Do you not remember his sermon last Sunday when he said, and I quote, "Do not go into that green pasture and nibble away at the grass, for if you nibble too much, you will find nothing but dirt." And what I think what meant when he said that was that there is so much bounty that we have before us, and if we only attempt to take
Well timed, Zell.
if we only attempt to take advantage of everything that our great goat god Billy Bob Thornton does, then we will surely go to Billy Goat Hell. And then we ended as we always did by putting our hooves together and saying, Do you not remember?
I'm gonna say about halfway through this, Barbara's being drunk. She's spaced out. She's thinking about other things, and then she hears you scream, and she's
I'm just waiting for Zelda's family to throw open the door, like, what the fuck?
Firefighter kicks down the door.
It is 10:30. My mom is probably trying to sleep.
It's fine.
I feel so sorry.
Maybe the goat sounds lull her to sleep.
Maybe they
This
do.
is how you
I've
get
heard-
proper
Counting
sound.
goats.
I've heard goats can be soothing. I think at this point, Barbara, because you are so blindingly drunk, the goat handler is just trying to manhandle you.
Okay, now clarifying question: did we get put down? Did Bob and Sweet Tea get put down by the gate?
Yes. Yeah,
We
well, not by
walked
the
out.
gate, not even out the door. They just sort of like looked back and realized how much of a problem the other goats were being, and thought, well, these ones are being quite safe.
Well, you know what
leave
Bob
them.
likes to do? He likes to headbutt. And there is someone treating Barbara unkindly, so I will run up behind them and headbutt them upon their posterior.
Yes.
Sure thing.
What would Coil do?
So to make Barbara get dropped, it would be a difficulty 2. To also take out this person, it would be difficulty 4.
Let's just see how nice the dice can be.
Okay, so your butt does cause Barbara to get dropped. So Barbara, you're sort of being picked up, and this human's sort of like, okay, Barbara, come on, and they're making like soft sounds, so it doesn't sound so wah, 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 but it sounds more like wah, 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 and they're like picking you up and being careful with you, and then Bob comes in with his flying headbutt to the posterior, and Barbara, you are deposited on the floor. And you're
This is
muted.
an outrage. This is a terrible, terrible party. Worst party I've ever been to. Well, actually, there was that one time, but besides the point, this is a terrible party. I'm gonna.
Well, why don't we all go home and we can after party? You know what I mean.
I think that is a lovely idea, and I'm going to try and snatch as many goodie bags as I possibly can in my goat mouth before I leave.
Well, Sweet Tea and Bob have eaten
All of them.
all
All
of
of-
the goodie bags.
bag.
Yeah, Dr. Butter got in too for a taste. You were invited, but you were too busy getting drunk.
And square
I think
dancing.
dancing too, yeah.
I need to hear that cover, Heavenly.
We do need to go.
Well, you all need to go. I still need to get into the society page here. I have something I need to get done
Well,
here.
I mean, listen, I think you're gonna get into the society page because I think I may have just murdered all of these humans.
Wow. So Bob says, look, I really need to raise my social profile. I'm going to do my best to get myself noticed by these journalists and this place here. So
You know what you could do,
I'm
Bob?
just
You know what you could do? You could eat
Yeah.
bodies.
Oh my God! Why don't you
my
light
God.
the place on fire? They'll have to notice you then. Hold
Okay.
on. I
Two
gotta-
options: eat the bodies, set the place on fire. Now, I
I've got
think one of those is a little more unusual. You know, if it bleeds, it leads, and nothing bleeds in a fire, but definitely things bleed if you eat them with your mouth. You know.
But I don't want to be on the front page. I'm not trying to make front page news. I just want to be a item of social interest. I just want to be discussed.
A goat that eats
Oh.
human, that will be a discussion.
Maybe I should just like.
Sweetie's gonna pull out of his weird satchel with like a heavy peace sign on it, and pull out like one of those raw joints that are like this long, and like offer it to Bob.
A Camberwell carrot? You're just carrying a Camberwell carrot around?
Listen, Sweetie is always prepared. And then he's gonna light it for him, and then nuzzle him to the front of this thing. Well, like, hear me out. If you walk out there, oh wait, anyone got any sunglasses? Walk out there with that and some sunglasses. Everyone's gonna notice the goat.
Can I take some sunglasses off one of the dead bodies?
Yes.
I'm gonna put them on Bob's face.
You are the GOAT, Bob.
I have an idea here where I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna take all of my attire that I now have as a goat, and I'm going to. Is the band the focus of this party, as far as I can tell? Is that the reason people think they're here?
At this point, possibly. They all seem to be crowding near the band.
Right. And is there like a, lead singer, lead guitarist type figure?
Lead sort of, what is that? A muted sax or something? Muted
Yeah.
trumpet.
Okay. So, all right. I am going to roll to seduce the lead saxophonist. I mean, that's how you get in the society page.
Okay, you're gonna try and seduce a band member?
Yes.
Bob the group.
Whilst they're playing live, you're going to try and seduce them. I feel like this would be a high difficulty.
I have this really cool. I have no idea what it is that I'm in my mouth now, and I've got a.
The most
Yeah,
powerful
but-
joint in life.
I totally missed the name of the very cool thing, and I am so cool. I know all about this. And then also, I'm wearing sunglasses. I feel like that should be some sort of like advantage here. Also, just in general,
Yeah.
I just want to roll all your dice. By the way, Scrat. I'm planning on
Yeah,
rolling
I was
many
gonna
dice
say-
as possible.
About partying hard, yeah. Okay, I feel like it's going to be difficulty 4 or 5, or maybe 4. And I've got 6 dice you can use.
Great. I have no skills that relate to this whatsoever. So, just
But
2
it-
there from you, right?
It is related to you getting in the social pages, right?
That is true.
So there's another 2 dice there.
Okay.
That's 10, I
Right. So
think.
that's what? That's 10 dice. All right. We'll do with that. And yeah, Bob will just look flirtatious and cute and kick up his little goat legs. And he's got this a gigantic joint, apparently, and a pair of sunglasses. I mean, it's bound to work.
As I recall, it takes 12 skins to roll a Camberwell carrot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is enough for either difficulty. And the sax player is like playing, and then like I imagine I'm just, are you just like on stage?
I would imagine I am in like the front area of the stage where people stand to get the attention of band members.
Yeah. I keep looking at you, can't even looking at you, and then sort of like starts coming down the stairs and almost gets on one knee and is like literally serenading you.
That's how you get in the front page, I guess.
What are you sharing with us, Bree?
It's definitely going to be dangerous.
No,
Why did you just send us parchment paper? Do you need that?
no. That is. We'll talk about it. That's what you wrap the joint in. It's a foot. It's the parchment paper. It's a foot long. It's the raw tobacco.
Oh, it is a foot long.
Yeah, for a foot long joint. It's a thing.
Oh.
Did anyone else go to high school in the Midwest, or was it just me?
No, we went to high school in the UK. You used 12.
No, I live in Oregon where I just buy my joints pre-rolled. So
Wow,
I live that luxurious life.
So cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have to do that anymore. Just give it to me. Lady with the sexy baby voice, just give it to me pre-rolled, please.
I've only got Urban Dictionary, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There, there's the Camberwell carrot.
I'm
I think
afraid.
I'm gonna get arrested by the end of this stream.
Yeah.
I'm in Oregon. I can't be arrested.
I don't even have
Canada,
reproductive
I'll be
rights here,
We're
so
not endorsing it or doing it, you know. It's not.
We are not endorsing it, and I've not done it on stream.
And we are endorsing women's rights.
We are endorsing
We
women's
are
rights.
endorsing women's rights.
Goats said women's rights! Exclamation point.
Goats said
A
women's
goat with a
rights.
foot-long joint and a pair of sunglasses said that.
Someone draw a goat with,
with
a
a foot-long joint.
fatty joint, with a fat joint. Sunglasses, and it just says women's rights! Exclamation point.
There has got to be a meme already pre-populated for that.
Like the Jennifer Lawrence gay rights, but to go it says women's rights.
I hope everyone's been enjoying their time on the Scratticus Academy so far. If you have not, please give the channel a follow, and if you can, please subscribe.
Wait.
Please subscribe. It'll give us money to get that commissioned.
I love the fact that she said, if you haven't been, follow.
If you
That was how
haven't,
I heard it. Right.
you haven't followed yet, do it now. This is a threat from Sweet Tea.
If you don't like what you're seeing, follow us, because that'll teach us a lesson.
That was how I read it. That was great.
It's a threat.
Oh,
Scratticus.
my.
So what happens next? No one seems to be paying much attention to you now. The other Zookeeper has left. There are people coming and they're doing things with the bodies. They're like pressing on them and wrapping them in things and trying to heal them from the looks of it.
Bob, perhaps if you scream really loud, give it a good old scream. Get their attention.
That's great. My children will love that.
Did that help him at all?
That had to help something.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Spiritually.
For everyone else, everyone will look that way as Bob and this lead jazz player. I guess that counts as singing along. I mean, you've got the success, so they're definitely interested.
Yep. Are we good with just fast forwarding at this point? Do we maybe just get some nice society pictures and then Bob can just like frisk off?
Yeah, sure. We can do the whole behind the scenes thing where like did this person? It makes like front page tabloid news a few days later. You know, like did jazz player Malcolm Veridacci have relations with a goat? That's the headline we see, and we pan onto a very smug-looking Bob.
With the sunglasses on.
Still holding the joint and wearing the sunglasses, which in my mind are star-shaped.
I was thinking that they were heart-shaped.
Oh yeah, very good.
And maybe you have the joint in like one, and then you're also like sucking on a lollipop, like really suggestively.
Whoa!
His goat lips wrap around the lollipop.
With his weird goat lips, they engulf the round lollipop. And he's making he's taken the sunglasses and he's like, as he has a joint and a lollipop, and it's really cool.
Don't goats have like really weird tongues too? I'm gonna do goat tongues. My search history. Sorry, FBI guy who watches me.
Yep.
He's already writing up the report. Googled weird goat stuff.
Yeah, I hope that Heavenly also gets hired at this paper as being the suggestive like pose, I don't know, coordinator or something, because she's got that.
I put something into the Twitch chat for everyone to see some goat tongues in case you haven't seen a goat's tongue before.
I haven't. I want to. I mean, I have, but I don't know that I've. Hello.
Is there sound on that video? Because
There is sound on that video. You should be aware.
You should listen to it.
I click with such trepidation.
Really, I think what we're doing for this stream is we're really raising goat awareness about all the fantastic.
Every day. What would you do? What would you do if there were a goat right in front of you right now?
I don't have an answer for that question, and it's slightly ominous.
Oh god.
Every day, 100 goats across the world don't get enough pets. And they
wondering where that was going.
In the arms of an angel.
Thank you. For just 10 cents a day, you can for just 10 cents a day, you can make sure that someone pets a goat, and then it's a super cut of like a woman who looks really just ragged. She's done so many pets. Her hand is like gnarled from all of the pets.
Also, like all of her pants have been like there's just holes everywhere from like the desperate goats. Like,
and she's missing hair from the goats.
and all of them look like little like angry demons as they're surrounding her, just chewing on her hair.
For 10 cents a day, you can pet a goat. With your donation, we will send you a picture of the goat with the goat's name and the goat's ambitions.
Or they'll just send you the
30
whole ass
cents a
goat.
day. For 30 cents a day, you could send a goat to college.
For 50 cents, please take this fucking goat off my hands. He's
For
eating
50
it.
cents, I'm gonna mail you this goddamn goat. Please, he's killed my child. Please, this goat murdered 17 zookeepers.
Oh.
It's wearing a little Dr. Butter name tag.
So I'd like to wind forward to when we all get back into our pens sometime later, and we can sort of.
We're so tuckered too. We're tuckered out.
I'd like to see like maybe like I actually wouldn't like to see how we got here, but maybe like some sort of like epilogue for the party if there's anything else anyone would like to do before you leave. Obviously Bob got in the tabloids. Any more? My throat hurts from laughing.
Okay, so I think that we need that classic 80s movie, like there's a newspaper that gets thrown down, and then it says like got a picture of Bob with like the heart sunglasses and the
It is like
giant
spinning when you zoom in on it. It's like doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
And it
Yep.
ends with Sweet Tea eating Bob's newspaper copy because it's there.
Yes.
Yes. And there's a man smoking a cigar, and he's like, "God damn it, get me more pictures of these goats! The people are loving them! We've sold out of all of our papers!" And there's a little boy on the street corner, and he's like, "Get your copy of the goat paper! Goats commit murder! Goats save president from assassination! Drunk goat square dances!" And people are like, "Oh, I love these goats!" And we're like, they get goat hats. All of the party stores, they sell out of their latex goat masks. Everyone for Halloween goes as Bob the Goat. It's the most common part costume.
It goes completely viral, and I think we can't ignore Barbara the goat. How does Barbara get home? Do they go home with everyone else, or do they end up walk of shaming some other way? A walk of shame's a harsh term. No, not a walk of shame. A walk of differing opinion.
I would
If
say
it's
that
between a goat and a human, it is shame.
Barbara
It is a
deserves
walk
better-
of sin. It is a walk of sin.
Hey.
We don't king shame here on the Scratticus Academy.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We might have to put our foot down at some point about goat human stuff. I think maybe we need to shame that.
I think we should not advertise goat human things.
Yeah, we should probably make it very clear that these
We do not personally condone goat human relationships.
You said that like there was gonna be a but, and no but.
But other than that,
No but.
Period.
we don't kink shame the normal human consensual things. There, full circle.
Yes.
I managed to hold true to all of my convictions.
Okay.
Yes.
It's probably time to stop this now.
I think so.
It's gotten too much, and we've been consumed by the goat stream. We're thinking like goats now. I just ate a piece of paper.
This music now seems really weird for the tone that we've just set.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could prepare for the tone that we just set. Well, everyone, I think that'll bring us to the end of our Goat Eden stream. The goats broke Eden. I'm sorry about that.
It was a ride.
Here we can link it into next week's episode, because as the goats are crossing the road and they're going into the pin, all of a sudden
All the lights turn off.
three motorbikes just zoom through, and on it, a robot and humans, a bunch of humans. And we just hear in a broken robot voice, Artie, I love you. That's her.
Yes.
Wait, now Coil loves Artie too? Now I'm so confused.
I'm just, for the scene, it had to be out loud.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I got it.
Totally. Well, everyone, I do have credits for this stream, don't I? I can roll credits rather than us going around. We will be in the Discord for a short amount of time, trying to forget about this. Please join us over there.
Block it from our memories.
There are GIFs and clips.
So many gifts.
No escape from fuck it, let's do it live. Which can be taken in so many other ways now. Thanks.
You don't want to keep reminding people.
Right. Let's get out of here, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you all had fun. Tune in next week for more Eden. And we'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. where Heavenly DMs T3P, Tooth, Tail, and Talcum Powder. We'll see you then. See you later, everyone. Bye.
I think I'm going to try to slow them down by casting dancing lights, like just right in their face.
Nice. Like sisters. You're both doing the dancing lights things. Okay. So, yeah, you're just trying to distract them.